instant prosperity for all. You go, what? Well, first of all, being a prosperity teacher, a lot of people think, oh, that's just stuff or money or thing. No, it really isn't. When I meditated on the word prosperity, to prosper, that means to thrive, to flourish, to be who you are. I looked at what is it we think prosperity is, say money, resources of some kind, power, to be able to do what we want to be doing, and we say, well, that's prosperity. But it really isn't. You have to look at where does all that lead. The whole idea of money is my prosperity, is that it takes the power from God. What it says is money is God, and that's not true. And actually, the word money is my one. So if you take, the letters, you change them a little bit, it's my one, and that's what the subconscious is picking up. And then even stamped on the sigil called money, the printed there, then there's all of this ritualistic kind of expression there in these designs that are supposed to be then also implanting ideas and affirming ideas and consciousness that is really participating in producing this reality that we call basically a money-based reality. So what we want to do is realize prosperity means you feel you can go forth with enthusiasm. That means you can do what you want. And in a sense, what we want oftentimes, if it comes from the mind, it's a programmed desire. And to desire something is also to not create it, also to not sire it any longer. See, if you get into the language and the etymology of the words, because you're speaking them to actually know what you're actually spelling, your like cursive writing, and you're cursing through your cursive in your writing to look at what you're doing. And see, these had been like the hidden teachings for so long in that sense, and yet it's not the teachings we need or want to follow, because we don't need to do that at all, because we're divine beings. But anyway, so this instant prosperity for everyone is to know that you can go forth to do what you want in any moment, so do it now. It's if you say, well, I'd like to feel better. Okay, then right now, why are you feeling bad? What do you get out of feeling bad? What is that? Where does it come from? It comes from the mind. And then we're emotionalizing these thoughts and these words. And we're believing them, and we're taking them onto ourselves. So instant prosperity for all is the moment each of us realizes that I am prosperity. My God presence is, we're all connected, we're all one, and we're all different and unique, and who we are magnificently. And you don't lose any of that which is beautiful and magnificent, and any of that. We lose the idea of being poor, being impoverished. And what does the church say? Blessed are the poor. Really? Or the poor will always be with you, right? That's a belief. That's something that's a creation. That's that's something built. That's not natural. That's not mystical. That's not mysticism in that sense of being so immersed in the divine and the spirituality that your life is beautiful, because you are beautiful. You're being you to the full. And this what happens is people are saying, I don't have any money. I don't have any money. Affirming. And that we are subject to these suggestions, which are these thoughts, these ideas, these rules, these textbooks that are teaching you Baba economics, all of this for this artificial construct, when the natural is magnificent. You see. So instant prosperity. The moment you realize you are prosperity and who you are instantly prosperous. Go forth with enthusiasm and accomplish the greatness of your being. And do that which is in your heart that brings the greatest and eternal good fortune to every living entity, whatever their body form, animal, human. Yes, we're divine. And now feel prosperous. Don't believe your mind. Feel prosperous. And then look at all the stuff you thought you had to have in order to feel good. And look at all the stuff, if you feel good, you don't even need to effort to get it because you're already there in the feeling. See? Can you do that? See? Do that. Feel prosperous, and then really get down to what, well, you know, if I was really prosperous, I'd like to just kind of travel around at the different parks and visit with the folks, and hey, do it. Okay. You're powerful. Do it now.